All right, today we're doing something super weird. Today's May 2nd. Happy birthday, Dad. I have taken the day off work to go to the Detroit River, a place I've never been, fish for walleyes, a fish I rarely fish for. And I'm doing it all on the word of mouth from one guy at the bait shop. So he told me where to go launch. He told me what to do, told me what bait to use, and I'm taking his word for it. So follow along, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, the goal is to catch 6 keeper walleye, which is 15 inches or longer. Bunch of weird rules out here. Canadian water connects to the Detroit River, so I'm going to try and stay on the US side, but I don't even know if that's marked or how that works, so it's going to be an adventure. Follow along. I'm just going to say, I'm hoping Google gets me to the right spot. I haven't seen a boat in miles. Basically, I haven't seen a boat since I left home. There is water in front of us, that's good. I see all these semi trucks and logging trucks, and now we're waiting on a train. I just feel like I'm going to get stuck in a spot where I can't turn around with the boat, and that's going to be kind of bad. Although there are all these trucks, so they got to turn around somewhere. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Well, we've made it out here. I'm grabbing the net, which is weird, kind of. But from what I see, and what you can see in front of you, this is the magic depth. There's a 1.5 trillion boats right here in about 30 feet of water. So we're just going to drift around and see what happens. Rig up a jig. Alright, so I'm rigging this up. I got to thinking I should be showing you what I'm doing. I'm using a big, it's a 3/4 ounce chartreuse jig head. We're using Lunker City because I bought these before I started making my own, but Pimp Daddy's the color. And then we're using a stinger hook. So as I do this, I'm just rigging it on straight like I normally would. Alright, so we got that as straight as possible, little line twist as possible. We're going to take this little stinger hook, and they clip right on the back of this hook, or should. And then you poke this into the plastic so it stays. And that's the idea. Okay? I'm tying this on my jig rod. My 705, just because it's a heavy weight. Apparently these bright colors are the deal. But again, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're going to find out. We're going to find out whether you should listen to your local bait shop guy or not. Tried and true source, right? Well, this is what he told me to do. So, let's see if we can catch some. Alright, so it probably feels like I've been doing the same thing over and over again. I actually might have just figured something out. That's the first fish in, what, 3 hours. But what's happening is I'm trying to figure out the drift speed versus the bottom speed versus the wind speed versus the current. There's a lot going on. So what I just did for the first time is I'm heading into the wind, which is actually against the current, and I'm casting upwind and bouncing it back. That's how that fish came. Let's see if we can get 5 more. Nothing in there, huh? Nothing in there? I know. I just caught a walleye finally. I don't have, this is literally my first time walleye fishing. Just drifting?
You go downstream, you'll give it around 1 mile per hour. You want the spinner just to start spinning on top. You drop it down and spins faster. You just hold it and keep it ticking bottom.
Alright. Cool. Thanks.
Way funner than trying to stay vertical.
Yeah,
When I
that's...
get to the beginning of the year, you got to
halfway there. Once you got it figured out, it's easy. That's 4 passes, 4 fish, 4 keepers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He chowed that. That's a monster. Probably the biggest walleye I've ever caught. I don't have a tape big enough, but that is a mondo. Yeah, buddy. went out for about 6.5 hours. I probably walleye fished twice in my life. This is probably the third time. Never really done any good. I was once told by a guy that bass fishing is easy and that if I wanted to challenge myself, I should go after walleye. After today, I know it's that time of year, so maybe that's why they're not so difficult. But what I did see is every single person was doing the same exact thing. It seems like it's not very difficult, at least not right now this time of year. I suppose you can get good at any type of fishing if you do it enough. The other thought on the day, final thought, is a lot of times you ask your bait and tackle store guy, hey, where are they biting? What would you do? And sometimes there's apprehension there. Are they going to give you the best spots? Well, I'll tell you this, they're paid based on their word and based on their ability to draw you back in. So I guess the moral of the story is trust your local bait and tackle guy. Shout out to Jay at Jay's Bait and Tackle in Waterford. I literally had no idea what I was doing. Came out here, used the baits he told me to, launched out of a boat landing I've never been to, drifted down to a park I've never seen before, and caught 5 walleye, including my biggest one ever. So yeah, listen to your local guy. He's probably not steering you wrong. That's it. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of today, and we're gonna get into some bass tournaments here in about 25-30 days, and pretty much gonna see a lot of bass fishing. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do this before that got started. But yeah, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Let us know in the comments what's going on, what you think, what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, and ta-ta for now.